We have a lot to talk about tonight, I promise you. But before I need to get this link out quickly to everybody. And so while I'm getting the link out, I'm going to give you an idea of some of the stuff that we're going to be discussing, because we can be discussing them. I can talk to people business tonight. Whether it's the person, Charlene DeVoe, all the way in Golden Gates. How you doing, darling? The people water us on because these people freak out and send the police. I mean, freak right out. I got from my place. They freak right out. Send the police for Lincoln being them. Say what y'all talk. So it's all right. So I can talk some stuff about Hubert Ingham tonight. Y'all gonna need to hear that. I can talk some stuff about what's been going on in the F&M this week. Y'all gonna need to hear that. I can tell y'all how the candidates committee they run all kind of racket. I can tell y'all how it was Philippa, then it was Cassius, then it was Philippa again. I can tell y'all how they tell me say Ricardo Dean and his crew went down to the F&M opening for to put the crown on Cassius and came back with Philippa, you know. I can tell you all about how TMI ended up on Beyond the Headlines. Yeah, child, do this big time, child, starring on Shanique's show. All right, we can tell you all about that. And how all the drama kicked up, because they had plenty drama this week. Charisse, how you doing, darling? Plenty. When I tell you plenty drama, there's more drama. I can tell you all I can tell you is the drama. Wayne Monroe says crime is down. Wayne Monroe said last week crime is down. Monday, between Sunday and Monday, they had 3 shootings. I think crime is down in Wayne Monroe's mind. But in reality, it's a whole different story. And then, y'all know, we have this other crisis, and this immigration crisis on our hands taking place. And you know, Trump ain't playing. Trump telling everybody get the hell out of this country. Trump has given an order for some 500,000 Haitians to get out. And so we now, as the Bahamas and as Bahamian people, now have to think about what this means for us. You know what is 500,000 Haitians? 500,000. So, yeah, what we could do? We are on our. I don't know. We have 500 immigration officers. Do we? Anybody? Anybody have the number on the amount of immigration officers that we have? How big is our law enforcement, and can we manage to deal with a threat like that? But that is a major threat. You know, it's 500,000 Haitians. Hey, brother Kev. Kevin Moss say, bro, them police always there on the weekend, but they shouldn't have that road blocked tonight. They know exactly what they was doing. They meant to do it. Lynette says she going to Canada. Oh, Lord, Lynette, don't freeze. Make sure I don't. Kevin, it was a bad look. It was a bad idea. And they knew that they were going to be doing that event. The internet is acting up. That was very foolish. That was not wise at all. I don't know who suggested to them to do that. But yeah, they need to get it together. TMI is now live. Hold on, I'm trying to send this link out because I gotta send this out. So that was a disaster, but that was a disaster tonight. Callie said we need to do the same thing. Callie, what is that we need to do? I get no, I didn't forget what I said a couple of minutes ago. Hold on, 1 second. Let me get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. All right. Oh, crap. I messed up this now. Okay. And then Shanta been on a fire in left, right, and center. Shanta fire 8 officers in less than a month. In less than 2 months. Let me give it the benefit of the doubt. My brother-in-law Daryl is on. Shanta. Hey Daryl, how you doing? So Kevin Moss is saying immigration has way more than 500 officers. That's very good. If they have 1,000, that'll be even better. And more than that will be even better. And they're gonna need to work. You ain't gonna need them to be slacking and slunking.